All right, vlog time. I think this is vlog 99, would you believe? That's how many I've done with this since the whole Dash Off-Road 4x4 DNA full-time thing. So big 100 coming up. We'll have to do something special for that. Today, I'm out of uniform. It's Sunday, so we're off to Perth. We've been preparing for this for, I don't know, months, 4 months. For this new store to open in Jandakot. We're taking the tank over there, we're taking one of the MGs for a loan car over there, and a whole trailer full of gear. So this is vlogging the journey. Actually got out of the estate yet, but I saw that there's a garage sale happening and we need some chairs. How much for the chairs? The BCF ones? These ones? These ones? Yeah. 30 each, I think. 30 bucks? So, yeah. Put your fishing rod in there. Ooh. Just your little esky. I'll give you 30 for both of them. Give me 40. 40? Come on. All right, deal. Let's do it. All right, I'll put it in the bag for you. Because we needed some chairs. No, I haven't got room for that one. I'll take those ones. They're good. I'll grab some money. So I'm gonna find. Take FPOS. Winner. Got a bargain. Thank you. All right, now we're going to Perth. So a bit of background for those people that haven't been following everything that's got up to here. We are opening a new store in Perth, 4x4 DNA Jandakot, and it's been quite a challenge to set it up so quickly. So we've had to find a factory or a shop, which we found. That was our first miracle. Second, because it's so hard to find staff in Perth, we basically figured we were going to have to FIFO all of our Adelaide guys in and out. Steve's talking on the radio. So we thought we'd get ourselves a house, which is the second miracle, and yet we ended up basically having to fly over to Perth for a day with no agenda except look at houses and hope that we got one, and we did. Next challenge was actually getting staff to work there, and I'll tell you, it's nothing short of a miracle. All the travellers that have come through us at Adelaide DNA and end up asking to work a week or two and end up staying nearly a year. We've got 2 of them which have put their hand up, or 3, sorry, to put their hand up to run the shop with us in Perth. So we've got people that have trained in Adelaide. They wheel a line the way we wheel a line. They know all our little tricks because they've worked with us. So there's Noons, who Y62 owner, and his wife are going to run, basically store manage and run the shop. And Noons knows everything there is to know about pretty much any patrol that there is, and especially the Y62. And he's highly modified his own, and he's going to be running the shop for us with his wife Tegan, helping in the office too. And then we've got Brad. He was another traveller that helped us in Adelaide, Melbourne and Perth. And then we've got Jay, who's our apprentice, and he's going to be over there as well. He's actually already in Perth. He left a few weeks earlier, and he's there setting up the shop as we speak. So now we've got 3 or 4 days to make our way, and we're not going to go fast. We're going to enjoy this trip over to Perth, and we're actually got a little mini race going on because Ruben from DMW, legend, he's put his hand up to come and be at the open day as well. So he's coming across with his film crew, from Toowoomba. He's crossing from basically one side of Australia to the other to come and do this opening with us, because we do a lot of DMW GVM upgrades in Adelaide, and I anticipate we're going to do a heap in Perth as well. The 4 and 4.5 tonners for the Y62. So he's leaving tomorrow, and yeah, we're going to race and both meet there at the end of the week. So this is going to be a bit of driving and listening to me rabbit on, I'm afraid to say, but you know, that white line fever, when you get into it, it's the best thoughts come out, and I'm just going to share them with you as we go. Chinese cars going to Perth. I wonder if anyone's ever driven one of these cars from Adelaide to Perth before. But we're testing out, this is a prototype, new, potentially a rooftop tent made by Dash. So I always wanted to get something that was really light, like 60 kilos or less. Been searching the world for one, and I think I might have found one. So what better thing to do is test it out. I know one thing that's wrong with it though, it flips out on the driver's side because it's made in the Chinese market. So we're going to have to get it flipped out the other way. I don't like grey, although people with a gunmetal car might like grey, who knows. But okay, fuel, we're at Port Augusta, topping up. Well, Steve's not topping up. He's showing off. He hasn't even turned the car off. I think he's getting like 5.8 litres per 100. And I'm getting...
You've already had to fill up once?
Yeah, I know, I'm already filling up at Port Augusta.
I'm going to let it, like, all the oil's cooling everything down. Yours is going to get all hot if you turn it off.
Oh, no, you need to be mic'd up, they're not going to hear you. So I can say whatever I want. But yeah, the tank's using, I don't know, 17 litres per 100, towing that. And to be honest, with the same sort of 295s as what a petrol would use, it's getting about petrol fuel economy, to be honest. Anyway, we'll see where we go. Right, onwards and westwards. Driving through Port Augusta, and this brings back memories. So when I bought my Y62 Patrol just over 3 years ago, gee, maybe it's on the way to 4 years. Anyway, a while ago here, my first stop and post with the car was in Port Augusta. Yeah, I pulled into Macca's. The local copper recognised me and yeah, came and had a chat, and I took a photo. If you go back to far enough on Insta and Facebook, you'll see me the day I got my car in December 10, 2020, and me being pulled over by the cop there. Funnily enough, a few years later, that guy, if you're watching, hi, came into our shop at 4x4 DNA because he bought a Y62 Patrol, and we did work to it, which I think is super cool. But I can't help like thinking back from the early days, like that day that I bought the Patrol, how exciting it was, and how it felt back then that we were kind of pioneering dash off-road. I hadn't even really started 4x4 DNA yet, and like it kind of felt like we were one of the rare few that were using social media to build an audience and help build the business too, and pioneering products and what you can do with the cars. I must say, like now with Y62s, like every man in his dog workshop is, you know, got a Y62. They're importing parts. They're on Instagram, YouTube, social media, doing all of those things. It feels different now to what it, like we're still doing it. I still love doing it, but it definitely has a different feel. And I do wonder if that's why I'm drawn to these like GWMs and stuff, because yeah, when I bought the TANK300, like everyone was bagging the car. It felt like the Patrol, like back in when I bought my first one in 2014. Everyone was saying they're going to break or they're going to be hopeless off-road. And guess what? They're not. They're brilliant. They're amazing car. The TANK500 is even better again, and there's a new like mystery car coming out, which is excellent. I might even buy one of them. But it's, yeah, I guess my point is it's just the Y63 has to be something really cool when it comes out. However, like it won't. Will it be like what it was like when they brought out a petrol V8 powered independent sprung four-wheel drive? Are we going to get the same cultural shift towards a V6 turbo? I don't know, but one thing I do know, every man his dog workshop is going to buy one, do it up, put it on Instagram, YouTube, try and run a business, and we'll be one of them too. But I just miss the old days sometimes a bit, because it felt really cool. The sun's getting low, and we're like barely 600 kilometres into our 2,600 kilometre journey, and I'm like, oh my god, this is stretching out. This is only day one. But we're going to go to Ceduna, although Jay, who's been to Perth and back in the last week, says there were some dodgy things happening in Ceduna, and maybe it's best not to stay there. So we've changed course to Streaky Bay, which does add on half an hour, but Streaky Bay is beautiful. So we're going to stay there tonight, and we've treated ourselves to a cabin, and we've brought the Weber, and we're going to have a roast lamb and, you know, have a good little cook up tonight. And then that will last, you know, probably the leftovers the next day or two afterwards, because we have to camp. So Steve's in a swag, I'm in the rooftop tent, and yeah, we're just gonna, we haven't even worked out where we're gonna stay, to be honest. We're just gonna go as far as we can in a day and stop to maybe, I think it's called, not Echuca, made a mess of that. But we'll find some spots along the way, and we've got heaps of meat anyway, which I don't know if you know, I'm on a like a carnivore diet. Some people ask me about it, because I put up posts of, you know, my breakfast and steaks and stuff that I'm eating all the time. I won't go too far into it, but I just feel really good just eating meat, in particular like beef and steak. And like I feel like all my knees and elbows and pains and aches have all gone away. So that's why I do it, and it's been going since last August now. So I've barely, I'd say 95% of my diet is meat since last August. And everyone says, what about your cholesterol? Well, I've had it all checked, it's not that bad. Ever so slightly higher, like no drama. And all my other things are all in line. I used to have to take it like a magnesium supplement. I don't have to do that anymore. Anyway, I realise I'm rabbiting on. We're going to go and set up at the caravan park, get this roast on, and oh man, I love roast lamb. Actually, I love all meat. All right, I'll show you dinner when I cook it. We made it, Streaky Bay, just there. We're in the cheap seats, just there. But check out the setup. Steve goes, I'll bring a table for the Weber to sit on. I didn't realise it was like a full outdoor kitchen table.
I knew he'd like it. It's awesome.
And like we're gonna, like two of us are gonna eat this. Look at that, gee, it's good looking meat too. Look at that.
We got meat for days
here,
mate.
There. All right.
Don't have to worry about your dry bag stuff. We take the real stuff.
Oh, the biltong.
Yeah.
So as I was saying earlier, I'm doing the carnivore thing. I'm stocked up on biltong, so I've got like a box of different biltong from all around Australia, which I've like been sampling. I'll maybe in a later episode I'll show you that like my favourite. But we're going to get cooking because we're running obviously out of light. Let's get it on, Steve.
I'm glad we got here. The amount of times you had to fill up.
We don't talk about that.